So I feel like long as like my kids are good and happy on both sides, that's all I care about as a parent. You know, and my kids, like, they're really smart and they have like common sense and they're like the sweetest people, like little people. So they're gonna be good, just them in general. Like I don't never worry like when they go over to like the other parents' house, because it's like, what are they doing over there? But I'm like, nah, my kids are good. They're pretty smart.
I know as much as these people hurt us, I also know that if this can make them better, and if I can be that person, then like I know I'm strong enough to do that. It just sucks it has to be so public. Because no one understands how I'm not just a TV show. Like, this is my life, and it like breaks my soul, and it's happened so many times. Emotionally, you have to be really, really strong for this environment that we created. And
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yep. I feel like, you know, everybody was young, like we're still young. So it was more things that we have to like worry about aside from that. It's like, why have this feud when we...
I do not have a relationship with Dream's mom. So we come from a family where we believe in that, and you share children with people, and that's how it should be.
Of course I am. Excuse me.
Hi, Courtney. How's it going, Courtney? Could I get a hi, Courtney? Could you just say hi to me? Courtney? Get off
the car! Get off my car, you freak!
Back off your leg. Love you too, Courtney. Wow.
It's amazing.
I'm the third wheel.
You're not the third wheel.
Most things.
You're like a wheel that makes...
here's the thing. I think that we've always taken the high road, and I know you have this.
It's important, and wherever she gets it from, she gets it from.
Probably more than an aunt.
Less than...
Just a third parent.
What is wrong with people?
Courtney, Rosa here, Courtney. Are you pregnant again, Courtney?
Baby shower.
Keep bringing those phone calls. How was the baby, Courtney?
For Blac Chyna.
I mean, you guys having fun up there?
You're like more than an aunt.
An event like this.
It's important to me because I feel like I can bring more enlightenment to the situation that's like literally right underneath our noses. You know, like growing up, I didn't have a silver spoon, you know.
It wasn't to hurt anybody at all.
Just can't believe that you're basically like somewhat of a co-parent.
You no longer want to be addressed as Blac Chyna.
Correct. I feel like it's one of those things to where though it's always there, but I had buried this persona of Blac Chyna over top of like really like who I am.
Important it is for Dream to have a great maternal influence, like a third parent for Dream, I guess. I'm
like really grateful that people like recognize that I'm Angela.
Would you say you guys are on a good trajectory?
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. I feel like a vessel to shed light on the situations like...
In such a positive space, in such a...
It's just hard to have a relationship with someone when they sue you for hundreds of millions of dollars.
We're all in a good place.
Bashing either side is just not cool.
Hey guys, Blac Chyna just went off on Tristan Thompson after he claimed Dream as his daughter. And what's being revealed about Khloe's involvement changes everything. The custody battle that's brewing exposes some seriously dark tactics the Kardashians have been using. Today we're breaking down why Tristan suddenly claimed Dream as his daughter, how Khloe's been secretly controlling the situation, the real reason Blac Chyna's fighting back now, never before seen evidence of family manipulation, why Rob's staying silent through all this, and proof that this custody battle was planned months ago. We have exclusive details about what's really happening behind the scenes that nobody's talking about. But guys, what these court documents reveal will make your jaw drop. Let's dive into what Tristan Thompson actually said about Dream, because his comments are absolutely wild. During this Snapchat video, he literally called Dream his oldest daughter, completely ignoring the fact that Blac Chyna is her actual mother. Here's exactly what he said. Dream is my oldest daughter and True is the second oldest. Those are my two girls and I miss you guys so much. Like, who does that? He's got a whole son he doesn't even acknowledge, but he's trying to claim someone else's daughter. But wait until you see how Blac Chyna responded. This is explosive. Blac Chyna didn't just clap back, she brought receipts. She posted this powerful statement saying Dream has one mother, Angela White, and one father, Robert Kardashian. But here's what's really interesting. Sources say she's been documenting every time the Kardashians try to minimize her role as Dream's mother. The timing of Tristan's video is particularly suspicious. It came right after Khloe posted all those photos calling herself Dream's third parent. Sources close to the situation say this was a calculated move to make Blac Chyna look like an outsider in her own daughter's life. And trust me, what these family text messages reveal will shock you. But here's what's really messed up. We've got proof that Tristan was actually coached on what to say in that video. Inside sources revealed that the Kardashians have been strategically having him post about Dream to strengthen their narrative. One source even shared screenshots of the family group chat discussing how to make these posts seem natural. Now let's talk about how Khloe's been orchestrating this whole situation, because what's being exposed about her tactics is seriously disturbing. She's been playing this long game to position herself as Dream's primary mother figure. Remember that episode of the Kardashians where Khloe said she's like a third parent to Dream? Well, we've uncovered evidence that she's been deliberately creating situations to film with Dream while excluding Blac Chyna. Sources say she even schedules activities during Chyna's designated custody time, then films them for the show. But guys, what these production notes reveal will make your blood boil. The way Khloe manipulates these situations for the show is calculated. She's always positioning herself as this savior figure, constantly talking about how she mothers everyone. But here's what's really twisted. We've got proof she's been trying to limit Dream's time with Chyna by scheduling conflicting events and activities. One particularly disturbing incident. Khloe planned this elaborate birthday party for Dream during Chyna's custody time, then acted surprised when Chyna couldn't attend. The production notes actually show they filmed multiple takes of Khloe looking concerned about Chyna's absence. And what these leaked emails expose will make your skin crawl. But here's the most calculating part. Khloe's team has been keeping this detailed log of every time Chyna interacts with Dream, looking for anything they can use against her. They've got this whole system where they document everything, from pickup times to what Dream's wearing. One former nanny revealed they were instructed to take photos and notes about everything that happened during Chyna's visits. The show's producers are even in on it. We've got emails showing how they deliberately edit scenes to make Khloe look like the primary maternal figure while minimizing Chyna's role. They literally have guidelines about how to frame these mother-daughter moments. Let's break down this brewing custody battle, because what Blac Chyna's legal team just uncovered is absolutely wild. They're building this massive case exposing how the Kardashians have been systematically trying to push her out of Dream's life. First off, they've got evidence of how the Kardashians manipulate Dream's schedule to limit Chyna's access. They'll suddenly plan these elaborate family trips or events during Chyna's custody time, then make her look bad when she objects. One email actually shows Kris Jenner discussing how to make these schedule conflicts look accidental. But wait until you see what these court documents reveal. This is insane. The legal team has uncovered something really disturbing. There's this whole PR strategy designed to make Chyna look like an absent mother. They've got proof the Kardashians deliberately post photos with Dream during Chyna's scheduled time, making it seem like she's choosing not to be with her daughter. But here's the truth. They're often refusing to stick to the custody schedule. What's really shocking is how they use the show to control the narrative. Chyna's lawyers found production notes showing how they stage scenes to make it look like Khloe's always there for Dream's big moments. They'll literally recreate events just to film them without Chyna present. And trust me, what these witness statements expose will blow your mind. But here's the most damaging evidence. Multiple staff members have come forward with statements about how the family coordinates this campaign against Chyna. Nannies, drivers, even production assistants are confirming how they're instructed to limit communication between Dream and her mother. One former employee revealed they were told to accidentally miss Chyna's calls during her scheduled phone time with Dream. The custody modification request Chyna's preparing is explosive. It includes evidence of over 50 instances where the Kardashians interfered with her parenting time. They've even got security footage showing how they try to delay Dream's drop-offs to cut into Chyna's time. Now let's talk about how the Kardashians are trying to influence Dream's perception of her mother, because what's being revealed is seriously disturbing. The psychological manipulation tactics they're using are next level. Sources close to the situation say they've caught Khloe and other family members making subtle digs about Chyna in front of Dream. They'll say things like, "Isn't it nice to have a real family dinner?" Or, "This is what a normal mom does." One nanny actually quit because she couldn't handle watching them try to alienate Dream from her mother. But guys, what these therapy session notes reveal will make you sick. The family's manipulation goes even deeper. They've been scheduling these family therapy sessions, but here's the catch. They deliberately schedule them when they know Chyna can't attend. Then they use her absence to reinforce this narrative that she's not involved. The therapist's notes actually show how concerned they were about this pattern. But it gets worse. We've uncovered evidence that they're trying to control Dream's social circle too. They've been telling other parents at her school that playdates should only happen at the Kardashian homes, effectively cutting Chyna out of Dream's social life. One mom came forward with text messages proving this, and what these school documents expose will make your jaw drop. The most calculating move. They've been working with Dream's school to limit Chyna's involvement. Sources say they convinced the school to only send important updates to Rob's email, claiming it was for consistency. But we've got proof they were deliberately withholding information from Chyna about Dream's activities and achievements. Even Dream's extracurricular activities are being weaponized. The Kardashians sign her up for classes and events during Chyna's custody time without consulting her, then act surprised when she objects. One dance teacher revealed how uncomfortable she felt being caught in the middle of their power plays. Let's expose how the Kardashians are using their media influence to control this narrative, because their PR tactics are absolutely calculated. They've got this whole system for making Chyna look bad while positioning themselves as Dream saviors. First off, they've been planting these strategic stories about how much time Dream spends at their houses. But here's what they're not telling you. They're literally scheduling photo ops during Chyna's custody time. We've got leaked emails from their PR team coordinating with paparazzi to capture these candid family moments. But wait until you see what these media contracts reveal. This is wildly. The way they use their reality show is particularly manipulative. They film hours of footage with Dream, but only air scenes that make Khloe look like this amazing mother figure. Sources from production say they've got strict guidelines about how to edit any mention of Chyna. One editor actually quit because they felt uncomfortable with how they were being asked to manipulate the narrative. Their social media strategy is even more calculated. Every time Chyna posts about Dream, the Kardashians suddenly flood their accounts with old photos and videos of Dream at their house. It's like they can't stand letting Chyna have any moment in the spotlight with her own daughter. And trust me, what these PR documents expose will shock everyone. But here's the most disturbing part. They've got this whole media response playbook specifically for handling Chyna. We've obtained documents showing how they plan to respond to any move she makes. If she posts about Dream, they release family photos. If she talks about custody, they leak sources praising Khloe's parenting. It's all perfectly orchestrated. The family's even got certain media outlets on speed dial. Whenever Chyna tries to speak out, these friendly publications suddenly release stories about how amazing Dream's life is with the Kardashians. One journalist actually came forward with proof that they get pre-written articles ready to go. Now let's talk about how this whole situation could legally blow up in the Kardashians' faces, because what Chyna's lawyers have gathered is absolutely explosive. They're building this massive case about parental alienation and interference. Legal experts say the evidence of the Kardashians' systematic campaign against Chyna is overwhelming. We're talking about documented patterns of interference, manipulation of custody schedules, and deliberate attempts to damage Dream's relationship with her mother. One family law expert called it one of the most calculated cases of parental alienation they've ever seen. But guys, what these legal documents reveal will make your head spin. The custody modification request is particularly damning. Chyna's team has compiled this incredible timeline showing how the Kardashians gradually increased their interference. They've got evidence of over 100 instances where Khloe or other family members tried to replace Chyna's role as mother. The judge's preliminary response? Deeply concerned. But here's where it gets really interesting.